Good morning. So it's almost 10 a.m. This is the first order that I'm doing. It's slow as hell. I didn't get on DoorDash. Obviously, I'm trying to raise my acceptance rate, so I'm not doing Dunkin'. But I've thought about it a few times trying to sign in, just because Uber is only sending me orders like this one. Like, it's literally like 20 minutes away from my house to pick up the food. Like, no, I'm never gonna do, I'm not I'm not driving 20 minutes away to pick up an order and then you not send me anything for 2 hours, you know? Like, anyway, I got this Instacart. I'm gonna go shop for it. All right, so that Instacart was a little bit of a pain. It's always a pain when it should be easy and then it's not easy, and because they wanted flank steak and the shelf was empty where the flank steak was, so I asked the dude in the meat department, no flank steak. And then she was like, oh, that was the main thing I wanted, when I texted her that it was out of stock. So, but we got beef sirloin, so crisis averted, but it took an extra 5 minutes or so. All right, so I got that Instacart dropped off. It's pretty easy. I was just thinking about how, like, everyone who does the raise your acceptance rate challenge, at least that I watch, they're always like, no declines, you know, like, I'm gonna take the worst orders. And like, that's why I took 2 weeks to raise my acceptance rate, because I'll take some not good orders, but I gotta use some of these declines. There's a reason you get 30 declines out of every 100 orders, so use them. And if you're just trying to get in high priority, half of the orders can be declines. So it's, I don't know, it doesn't sound that bad, but then when I think about, like, well, on DoorDash, my acceptance rate never really fell below 30%. I usually stayed right between 30 and 40 on average. All right, so I just got another Instacart. The items are a little high. Oh my God. I just spent like 5 minutes getting these things out of the crack of doom in my seat, and I almost just dropped them back down in there. Thank God that didn't happen again. Anyway, yeah, I got this Instacart. Items are kind of high. Everything looks pretty basic. And it's right up the road, so miles to money makes sense. And I can't get on DoorDash, and Uber ain't sent me nothing in like an hour, so I'm gonna go get this one done. All right, so that Instacart went pretty smooth. I only had to refund them on some chicken strips. Or I guess they were like chicken bites. I don't know. Whatever. Oh, there goes the phone. Whoa, 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 whoa. I got a feeling this is going to the 3rd floor. All this heavy ass drinks going to the 3rd floor for $8. What a great deal. All right. Oh, I gotta put my seatbelt on. Hold on. All right, that Uber, the dude came down and met me, so he carried the water and the Gatorades. He couldn't carry it all, obviously, because he didn't have a bin like I do. You gotta have that bin. But right as I was picking up the Uber, I got this Instacart. $15, easy order. Finally getting some money coming in today. All right, so that Instacart I just did, not that bad. It's really freaking busy out. All right, that last Instacart drop off was a pain ass. Pain ass. It was 4th floor. You had to use the code to get, I don't know, it really wasn't that bad, but just a lot of walking for a drop off. And then right as I was getting there to drop it off, I got this Uber, $5.50, but it's heading back towards my house, so it's a good order. All right, I can't even believe that Uber was ready. McDonald's is like, it's crazy just getting into the parking lot. So after dropping off that last Uber, they sent me this one. I'm far as shit from Panera. So all the miles are basically driving to Panera. And then like a minute later, I don't know, they tried to stack me with something that was like $5. And it was only 2 miles, but for some reason, just because the restaurant was so far away, even though it's right next to Panera, it was Jersey Mike's, which is like a couple doors down. I was like, no, not doing that. And then after I declined it, I was like, oh, I probably should have done that, because it was 1.7 miles for like $5.50 or something like that. It was close to $6. And then I declined that one. Then they sent me this one, 2 miles, 6 something, 5 guys. So it'll be like $26 to do these 2 orders, maybe $25. I don't know how to do math. It's somewhere in between there. Super up. Thanks a lot, man. No problem. All right, I got both the Ubers picked up, and in typical Uber fashion, the order I accepted second, that's paying way less money, is getting dropped off first. But yeah, I was planning on going for a bike ride soon, and the skies are looking pretty grim. So I might be riding inside today. All right, so that last order had some bullshit happen. It was 5 guys, so that when I got there, they already had the fries in the bag. So the bag got kind of wet. And then when I just grabbed the bag to put it at their door, it ripped right where the sticker was. So the bag was like wide open. Whatever, I might get a thumbs down on Uber, but what was it gonna do? Call support and make them redo it all? Like, I don't feel like doing all that. All right, so I was able to sign in on DoorDash right before I was dropping off that Uber. And I paused it right away. I just unpaused it. They sent me this trash. It's going completely in the opposite direction of where I want to go. So and it's $1 per mile, not a shot in hell. I'm gonna leave DoorDash on for probably another 2 to 3 minutes. And if I don't get something and I start heading back towards my house, DoorDash is done. Squirrel! Oh, wow. Ooh, there's some red flowers. Slow way down for these guys. Slowing down on a hill, that's a good idea. I think I might be getting wet. It said chance of light rain, so I brought a Ziploc baggie for my phone, and it is starting to drizzle. Oh man, I think it's good now, but it just got real for a second. It was fucking pouring, thunder, lightning. But now we cruising. Oh my God, that was the scariest bike ride I've ever had in my life. That storm got wild. As you can hear, it was just hailing. And where I crossed the little river, there was a turtle like flipped upside down, and I was like, oh, this would be cool to film, but I can't film. I don't want to break my phone. My phone is my life. But I got like less than a mile to get home, so whew, that was scary. All right, so I've chilled out from that storm. I've been chilling for like more than an hour. The storm was going on for a while. I wasn't trying to deliver food while that was going on. I signed into DoorDash like, what? Almost 20 minutes ago, and they just sent me this one. Like, what the no, there's no fucking way I can do that. I can't. I gotta use one of my declines on that. So that's 2 declines today. And there's only a couple days left in the month, and I'm trying to hit that top dasher so I can just sign in whenever I want, because this scheduling stuff does suck. Like, DoorDash is a game. All right, so I was just talking crap about DoorDash, then I got this one. And then, like, right after that, I signed in on Instacart. I got this Instacart, $13 for 3 items. So this one I'll drop off, and I'm gonna go get that Instacart done. Be some quick money. All right, heck yeah. That one paid $8. That was literally right around the corner. I could have probably walked it, but I ain't playing around with this weather anymore today. I got screwed. I probably broke my AirPods. I don't even know. I haven't tried them yet, but I was just like amazed they were still playing, because I was wet head to toe. Like, my feet felt like I was walking in water while I was riding my bike. Like, there's leaves all over the roads everywhere here, because the wind was so, like, everything was going wild. And I'm just out there riding my bike like, oh, it's just a normal day out here. The weather said light rain, though, in my defense. Like, I said earlier, like, it looks sketchy out, but then I look at the weather and it's like, oh, some light rain, and I'm like, oh, that'll be fine. I didn't know that it would be thunderstorms and hail and the road turning into a river, but I made it home. I dried my bike off. Everything's okay. All right, I was worried about, being late doing this Instacart. Freaking the power is out at Food Lion from the crazy storm. But it looks like everywhere else, like Subway got power. What? And Mama Roma's, I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna loop back around, but Food Lion had signs on the door that said they were closed because their power's out. All right, so I'm trying to figure out how to, like, I don't know, I wanted to contact support on Instacart so I could not use my cancellation on it, but I'm gonna cancel this one because Food Lion's closed, and I just got this Mama Roma's that's paying me more than the Food Lion was, so we're gonna do that one. Oh, shit, they riding around there getting it, boy. They riding around there getting it. Wee-woo, wee-woo. Yeah. Furs. Fuck them furs. Ain't nobody got time for no fire. Yo, this fire must be real. All right, so after dropping that one off, that's 2 accepted, 2 declined today, and I am at 69%. So I am priority. And I still got that two garbage orders today. All right, I don't even want to talk about how long I just waited for this Taco Bell order, but it's literally taking me back towards my house from that last DoorDash, and then they stacked it with this other one. And Taco Bell, they literally had like 8 people in there, and they were all hustling. So they were busy doing big orders, so I was willing to wait. Ugh. All right, so I don't know what Taco Bell's deal is, but I went there like, I don't know, a week or so ago. They didn't have no ice. They still ain't got no ice. Like, what are you doing, Taco Bell? You can't serve soda and not have ice for weeks. Like, that's unforgivable. All right, so I just dropped that first Uber off. And man, let me tell you about my luck. I come around the corner to turn into like the neighborhood, and there's a stick in the middle of the road, and it gets stuck under my car, and then it's just like dragging along. So then I had to get on my knees and crawl up under the car. It was a good old time, but I got the stick out, so everything's okay. All right, that's gonna do it for this one. I appreciate you watching. Consider hitting that subscribe button. Take it easy. There'll be a video out tomorrow, 9 p.m. every day.